Well, hi everybody. This is Auntie, and I am back. And yes, I kept my eyes on, honey. I washed her face, but I was like, the way she beat my feet for my daggone meet and greet. We keeping this on for at least another day. Hi everybody. I'm back. And y'all, LaTisha from Love After Lockup has been arrested again. I'm sure that y'all have heard the story. But the only thing that she can worry about and the only thing she wants to talk about is sucking a lollipop. Let's get into it, shall we? Oh, yes, we shall. Everybody needs a sweet old auntie. Thank you, subscribers, to my new listening reviews. All of y'all who have been here through the long. Shall we get into it? Oh, yes, we shall. It's time for Auntie Advice. Sweet old. It's time for Auntie Advice. Oh, yeah. It's time for Auntie Advice. Sweet old Auntie Advice. Hey y'all, welcome back everybody. How y'all doing? Oh my goodness, I am back after my planning and having my party yesterday, my um meet and greet slash 60th birthday party celebration. And as I said before, yep, I kept my eyes on child. Okay. I was like, I know I'm supposed to wash this stuff off, but it is so beat down to the gods. I was like, no, it's staying another day. But while I was gone, honey, it's been a lot going on. It appears that LaTisha has been locked up again. Like, for what? Is she trying to reverse the hands of time? Is she just really that pressed to make an impression on this husband of hers? Y'all, what is going on out there in those streets with LaTisha? Like this, every time you turn around, right? And I'm going to get to the story, but it appears that every time you turn around, she's getting locked up or having some kind of issues with allegedly taking somebody's tax return, depositing it into her account, and then she gets mad, right? Here's the tea. She gets mad at people for covering it. She gets mad that, Starcasm and different outlets have her name in them and her name in their mouth. But they can't help it because every time we turn around, there's something going on with LaTisha. Like, on this season of Love After Lockup, season 6, right, starting at I think like episode 10 or 11, we see LaTisha bail her husband, out of jail. She rents a limousine to do this, knowing that this man has to get on the bus, the state provided bus. She's always doing too much and living a life that she cannot afford. It's one thing after another thing that LaTisha is constantly doing as it relates to her goddamn finances. I mean, girls, stop. Let me pull up this damn article. I'm hoping y'all are having a great time. I owe y'all so many videos. I am back. I will be doing my reviews tonight, so make sure you have your notification bells on. Okay, so when I go live, you go live with me. Oh, wait a minute. So yesterday at my party, of course, you all know that I was supposed to go live with the members, and I did not hit the right button. So Raydella, who's at the party, okay, shout out to Raydella, is running everything. She's like, Auntie, You did not, you hit the button for everybody and not for the members. So members, I owe you, right? And so I'll give you all the backstage footage and stuff like that that happened at the party, okay? Because I had already set it up to go live with you all, and for some reason it was gone, and I hit a button. Okay, y'all, hold on for us 1 second. Okay, I gotta take this call. Okay, I'm back. So, thank you, Lady Chi-Town. I had my party yesterday. And so this was part of the beat. It's not the whole beat. But I had my party and my meet and greet yesterday. And so I took everything off, right? But the eyes, because I was like, okay, the lashes are lashing, the eyeshadow is eyeshadowing, and I was like, I'm not taking it off, and I was like, okay, scrub it all around it, honey, trying to make sure. She gave me some eyebrows. Y'all know I don't have no eyebrows. She gave me everything, so that's why, sweetie, I got this little beat on, and I'm wearing it all day. Okay, I'm wearing it all day because y'all know I don't have lashes and I barely got eyebrows, but honey, she gave me both. Okay, both. Okay. So let me go to this article about LaTisha real quick, y'all. This is a shame. Look at her smiling in her picture. I mean, the audacity of it all. The audacity to be smiling on a mugshot picture. And you know why? It's because she's probably so used to that ad. Wait a minute, let me get that ad off. She's probably so used to being incarcerated, being locked up, that all of this, press that she's getting, although she says she doesn't like it, she's used to it. Let's talk about what they said about her. Life after lockup, LaTisha is arrested for multiple felonies. This was August 9th. Love during lockup. Life after lockup, LaTisha is back in jail in Iowa facing new felony charges. According to jail records, LaTisha was arrested on Saturday, August 9th, on the following charges: felony forgery, felony identity theft over $1,000, and misdemeanor driving with no insurance, and misdemeanor no registration. Now, what in the crap? But this is what tripped me out. This is what I need y'all to see. Can y'all see that? I'm fitting to suck my, then I'll be right back. But the stiletto wearing felon is free. I'm sorry, what? So you think this stuff cute? You think this stuff is really cute? Like, who does that? LaTisha, you putting something out there so nasty, so TMI. You are not taking this stuff seriously. You would rather spend days not taking care of your kids and be in somebody's jail with the stench that they say that jail has. than to live a right life and be honest about stuff and stop stealing this. Let me find out what she did, right? Because I've been off the map. I've been off the map. According to Amber, oh, so this is according to Amber, um, in which a video that Amber did in September of 2004, in which she claimed LaTisha was trying to rent a house after her most recent eviction, and her rental application was denied. LaTisha allegedly applied using another woman's identity. What? So they said that Amber said LaTisha ended up moving and used somebody else's information that she knows to apply for a place. She got accepted and she hasn't been paying the rent in that place. So now the person's name that she used, now they're getting sued because LaTisha hasn't been paying rent. Now, this is what they saying in quotes that Amber said. And they ended up filing a court notice, but it's not for LaTisha's name, it's for this girl's name. So now she's getting dragged through this. So now this company is suing what they thought was LaTisha, but it's actually her name is LaTisha used. They said that Amber said LaTisha hasn't paid rent. We filed a court notice, but for the name she used, it is not her. They said that she had originally applied to live in this place and got denied under her name. And see, you know what? Here's the thing. That is so fucking dangerous. And I'm going to tell you why. Because many of you all, probably like myself, have tax accountants. People who do your taxes and have all your mother information. All your information. And especially if you have an LLC or a corporation, an S Corp, they got all your information. LaTisha has been appearing to be a tax accountant. So is this how she gained access to the girl's stuff? I'm asking the question. I ain't making no allegations. I'm asking. So is she using that information, y'all? That's so fucking scary when you really think about it. That's scary ish. They said that Amber said literally minutes after she was denied, they suddenly received an application from another name for the same place. Excuse me, this person, they met all the guidelines. So they were able to get approved. But little did they know that it was LaTisha just using this lady's name. But they do now know that she used someone else's name. They said that Amber went on. Amber Amber then did something absolutely spot on fortune telling. They just recently found this out, so I'm not sure what's going to result from that now. Maybe a possible identity theft charge. Well, some kind of fraudulent charge for pretending she's someone that she's not, just so she can get approved for a place. So they put Amber's video in here. The video is LaTisha's latest grift. Keep out of prison. So they say LaTisha's most famous alleged fraud victim, Colleen Miller, has been posting about LaTisha using someone else's name to rent her current house for almost a year. Now, this is according to Starcasm. Colleen posted an affidavit from a Davenport police officer with details about the rent scam allegations. So they provide an excerpt of it. They said the place, according to Zillow, was listing for the rental property. It was $3,400 a month. So both the eviction cases against the victim, whose name LaTisha allegedly used, were later dismissed. A criminal complaint accusing LaTisha of the forgery and identity theft was filed on August 1. The court records indicate the identity theft charge was for an amount of $10,000. So she didn't pay the rent for like 3 months. Jail records, if the rent was what, $3,400 a month? Jail records from LaTisha's arrest indicate the identity theft charge was $1,000. They said that the same place that LaTisha allegedly scammed. Bitch, let me turn around because this. What the fuck? This seems like a made up ass story. Like her life is that up. And she's sitting out here talking about licking a lollipop. She has bigger fish to fry. I wonder how embarrassed her children really are, especially that teenage daughter. But I had to take a break for a minute, bitch. So they said, so this article is dated August 10th. Look at all these mugshots, y'all. Y'all, look at all these mugshots for LaTisha. This is so mother embarrassing. Look at all these mugshots for LaTisha. This bitch got 6 mugshots. She just don't give a fuck. She don't care. They said the jail records indicate that the offense date for each of the charges was the same day that she was arrested, which was August 9th. Originally, LaTisha was in custody at the Scott County Jail in her hometown of Davenport on a $40,000 bond, which I believe has now been reduced. They said that there was a court filing prior to LaTisha's arrest, which resulted in a warrant being issued. The dockets from the case indicate that LaTisha has been charged with those two things. Um, LaTisha bonded out earlier today, according to Starcasm. She later went live on Facebook and said the judge lowered her bond from 40,000 cash only to 10,000. She said Keith picked her up from jail, but she didn't mention if he rented a limo. They said, I think they're making some corrections. They said that as Sarcasm was the first to report LaTisha's felony theft charge stemmed from that incident involving her boss tax and accounting services business. According to the criminal complaint, LaTisha offered tax services to a client and accepted payments for the taxes that the client owed, but then kept the money and never paid off the tax bills. Bitch, I know you lying. I know you lying. What? You mean to tell me somebody took their hard-earned money to pay off a debt to the internal, gave her the money in good faith, and according to these charges, she kept the money so the person still owed her taxes plus market interest? What the is LaTisha telling these people to make them do this kind of if I owe the internal revenue any goddamn thing, I don't care if it's 5 cents, I'm paying them directly. I will pay you your fees as my tax preparer and my accountant. But if I owe them 5 cents, I'm sending them bitches a check, a cashier check for 5 cents. So this person wasn't I just saying that your tax accountant and everybody got your damn information? I don't know why the word is not on the curb as much as they have reported on LaTisha. I don't know why the word is not on the curb for everybody in her town, in any month town she moved to. Why people don't know who this woman is. I don't care if she changed her business name to Boss Ho. Hoeing Boss Lady Tax Services. Why don't people do their homework on these people? Like this girl, this is not her first rodeo. Is she still allowed to even have a business, a EIN number, or anything? Why hasn't she been shut the down? Why? The amount of the tax bill that was paid to LaTisha and not the IRS was $8,788. The felony case is open, but LaTisha is scheduled to go to trial on January 26, 2026. Another felony arrest will likely not help her at trial. Also, not helping LaTisha with her trial is the fact she has an extensive criminal record, including multiple felony convictions. That's what the I was saying. That's what I was saying. They said she didn't. Oh, if you thought someone convicted of a felony fraudulent practice and felony theft, starting a tax business was a bad idea, just wait until you find out about LaTisha's new. Despite having, this is according to Starcasm, despite having multiple felonies, LaTisha has started a paralegal business. Is she working with that guy that didn't help her husband get out? What does LaTisha know about laws other than breaking the mother? Y'all, I know you telling a lie. I'm ready to run around this office. I know you telling a lie. She said, do y'all remember? Oh my God. Do y'all remember when LaTisha said that the dude was trying to hoodwink, bamboozle her when he gave her the false information about the early release of her husband? So is she partnered up with this man? What does LaTisha know about the law? With all of these felony charges on her. And who the fuck would go to LaTisha for any type of representation, information, consultation? Who? You messing with people hard earned money. People will hurt you over less. You may get by, but I'm afraid, LaTisha, you ain't gonna get away. Cause you doing the stuff you doing appears to be at the lowest level. You playing with people's motherfucking money, renting houses allegedly in people's names. This ain't a game. Mm-hmm. 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 She just ain't ran into nobody ghetto enough yet. Because somebody who's ghetto will hurt you over $5. Somebody that no hard time and ain't got no time, no, ain't got nothing to do but do some more hard time and know how to beat the system just like you do for fucking you up. You gonna run against them, LaTisha. Mm-hmm. Because you playing with people's money. And right now, money is hard to come by. You absolutely right about that, Janet. Janet said LaTisha just needs to stop. Her luck is running out, and she has a child to think about. Not a child, too. From LaTisha's announcement, y'all, this her announcement. Bitch, I know you. She did an announcement. Meet LaTisha, the stiletto wearing felon behind the courtroom hustle. See, she think this funny. This not funny. This is not funny. This ain't funny, LaTisha. This is not funny. This not funny. LaTisha, the stiletto wearing felon behind the courtroom hustle. I've worked with attorneys. I've learned from attorneys. I've had to stand up for myself when no one else could. But sometimes life leaves you no choice but to fight for what's yours. I've been sued, evicted, and convicted. I've been humiliated, locked up in holding cells, done time in the county, battled through probation, stayed in the halfway houses, and I've even walked out of prison stronger than I went in. But I'm still here, stronger, smarter, and sharper than ever. I'm not hiding from my past. I'm the stiletto wearing felon, LLC, who owns it. And now I'm here to help you fight back with the same grit and hustle that got me through. As I prepared to enter law school, I'm standing tall as a fierce paralegal, using my real life experience and legal knowledge to empower others. That's why I created the courtroom hustle trademark for the fighters, for the overlooked, for the ones who deserve a second chance. Law school is next, but the hustle, that's forever. Book me at calendly.com/ LaTisha hyphen the courtroom hustle. You can make this up. Look at this. LaTisha's announcement. Read it at your own leisure. Y'all, I'm sorry these ads are on here. I keep saying I'm going to stop. In the comments, her post, LaTisha added this disclaimer. I'm not an attorney. Yeah, I'm a paralegal, and everything I do is within the legal boundaries of a paralegal. I can assist and guide you to a certain extent, but I don't give legal advice or represent clients in court. Once I'm licensed, I'll be able to fully represent. Need help with forms, filing, or legal prep? I got you. Here's another post from the company's Instagram. The courtroom hustle and heart of a boss. Thank you, Asa Hawks. Y'all, I'll put the full article in the description box. Instead of LaTisha worrying about being an upright citizen, changing her ways, redeeming herself, she doing this kind of dumb shit. This is what her life has amounted to. It's bad enough she's got a felon living with her who has served time in prison for 11 years. It's like she feel like going to jail is like a badge of honor. And in my opinion, the write-up on her law firm confirms that. That's my opinion. You talking about I've been in jail, I did this, I did that, and knick knack, patty rack, bitch, and give a dog a bone. And so I'm qualified to give you information. And I'm telling you right now, that's the same hustle that that guy had and took her money. Y'all remember him. So she said, if you can't beat him, you join him. He took my money, so I'm going to take yours, allegedly. And people have gone out here, even myself, and tried to get this girl the benefit of the doubt. But God damn it, she showed us who she is. So guess what? That's just who she is. She ain't gonna change. But I don't understand why people are still fucking with her. Like the word is not on the curb and you can't just Google her name. Cause at this no way she could do anything for me. What bitch? LaTisha says she is going home to suck on a lollipop. She think that's cute. Y'all, I'm in shock because y'all know I've been off the map doing this party. I have been off the map and out of sight and just had my whole head and everything in preparation for the meet and greet and my party. So when I saw that LaTisha had got locked up, I was like, okay, I'll be back. I'm gonna come back. But when do you learn? I had no idea all this was going on. I was like, what is she locked up for now? And now we see. And if she think that she not gonna go to jail, and that because she gives a disclaimer that says that I am not giving you legal consultation, yes, the fuck you are. Because there are certain rights that a paralegal has, right? A paralegal can make and break the case by giving antiquated information, wrong information, case law that is not applicable to the case. Like there's a lot of things and a lot of responsibilities that paralegals have. So don't sleep on a paralegal because half of the work that's done on the case, bitch, ain't the attorney. And if you sit down and you represent yourself a certain way, whether or not you put a disclaimer on it or not, if you come out of your mouth and you make certain promises and you say certain things, you are just as liable. The only thing that they won't be able to do is get your bar license revoked. But don't think for 1 minute, LaTisha, and I'm talking directly to you. Don't think for one moment that there are paralegals who are sitting their asses in jail and who has had lawsuits put against them. Don't even think it because there's certain things you can do and certain things that you cannot do. And if you sit there and give them legal advice on the side, girl, I'm telling you. But look, this what I did. This you just as fucking wrong as the guy that sat there and gave you the bullshit. So keep playing. I don't know what your obsession is with jail and illegal, but you need to grow up and make sure that you are able to stay around and take care of your daughter. You living above your means, bitch. The Jeffersons said we moving on up. They moved up. But Good Time said we ain't having nothing but a good time. You got to recognize where the hell you are. And you had good times. The only thing you ain't got is a JJ running around screaming dynamite. You at the bottom of the barrel when Amber has, indicated or alleged that your ass is renting a house with somebody's name on it. You lower than good times. Cause at least they had a lease agreement. If that information is true. At least they had a fucking the elevator didn't halfway work. It was gray, dark, and dingy in that bitch, but they had a lease. They wasn't moving all of this stuff up. That's just like you got rat, uh, you act like a rat or a mouse that just invades somebody's fucking house like they got a right to be in that bitch. Are you fucking kidding me? You act like you got a right to be in somebody's house? Amber, is it true? That's rat behavior. Rats come and invade your stuff because you left one piece of cabbage. You left one piece of cabbage out, and a rat think it got a right to your goddamn house. It think it got a right to be sitting outside your trash can. Well, I don't have them out here. At least we don't see them. But that's rat behavior. Who paid for the limo? And this man is getting out of jail, and he got the burden now of trying to get you out. Girl, something's wrong. I don't know if she needs some fucking medication. I don't know what LaTisha needs, but let me tell you something, honey. This is out of control. We will be recovering. I will be covering them tonight, doing my videos. Like I said, I am back. And so I'll be doing my videos and stuff on 90 Day. Love After Lockup. What is this? Season 6, episode 12, I believe it is. So look for the notifications. I'll be putting everything up. I've got to go and take care of some business real quick. And so I'll be back. But thank you all so much for coming back and being out here with me in the middle of the day. I really do appreciate it. But we back in stride again. The party is behind me now. I get to relax. And I can't wait to spend that time with you all. I've totally missed y'all. Oh my God. I've totally missed doing videos and stuff. But anyway, y'all make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll talk to y'all soon. Okay. Bye, y'all.